happy it's Thursday. Welcome, ESPN, 1700 AM. It's the Real Estate Radio Hour with your host,
Big Mac David McKelvin.
And myself, Ryan White. Happy to be back. Kind of dusting some of the cobwebs off. We've been gone for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Basketball. Nobody on ESPN watches basketball, do they? They really cut into our airtime. But we are happy to be back. In studio with us today, Justin Reckers. He is a CDFA and Managing Director of Pacific Divorce Management. Justin, welcome. And what is a CDFA?
Thanks for the welcome, Ryan. Thanks. Nice to be here, guys. CDFA stands for Certified Divorce Financial Analyst. It's a designation that a financial professional might gain if they're seeking to be able to help individuals, couples, families through the financial decisions in divorces.
I see. Okay. Another certification. Got it. And you are associated and you're a trustee for the MS Society here locally, right?
That's correct, yes. I'm a trustee of the Pacific South Coast chapter of the National MS Society, which represents San Diego and Orange and Imperial counties here in Southern California, as well as the state of Hawaii. Helping 45,000 people, I believe is the number these days, who are living with or have loved ones living with multiple sclerosis.
And there's a golf tournament today?
No, not today.
The
practice round was today, yeah. The tournament itself, I believe, is May 7th, first Monday of May.
Got it.
Up at La Jolla Country Club.
So today, the topic is concerns for people contemplating a separation. And you guys have created a 20-point list of, I guess, the frequently asked questions or what people need to know when they're thinking about going through the process. That's what we're here to talk about, right?
That's what we're here
Absolutely. Sounds good.
Wow. 20 points. That's it? Seems like there should be more.
I think there are hundreds. We just are whittling it down to 20 for our purposes today.
Okay, good. Well, we may not get through all of them, but we can go to your websites, which we'll certainly give out, and get that information out there. Now, are these in any particular order, like the biggest one first, or are we just kind of alphabetically?
I'd say that there's not any particular order. We can kind of help everybody understand what are the things in terms of what likely order you're going to have to make decisions when it comes to these things. But in terms of importance, the first thing that I think people need to understand is that they have options. That's the first thing. And collaborative divorce, as we already talked about with Sean a second ago, is one of those main options. Mediation, litigation.
You know, that's a good point. That law of diminishing returns may actually play into that role where people say, let's just be fair, for the sake of getting it done. And they just sort of turn over and, give the keys over and just say, whatever, I'll sign anything. And it's just an important situation. Do you see that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the let's just get it done kind of thing always comes at the end of the process, obviously. After a couple, 3 years of fighting it out in a court or in any sort of format, when you're down to kind of the horse trading, I call it, at the end of the process, and it's $10,000 or $1,000 here and there, and you just kind of give in on that last issue for the sake of getting it done and getting it out of your life and getting it over with.
I can see that. We're on with Justin Reckers, Managing Director of Pacific Divorce Management, the website PAC Divorce, going over his 20-point list of concerns for people contemplating a separation. We've made it through now 3 of them, maybe 3.5. On our way to all 20.
People want to have the fair deal. The other thing that Justin brought up during the break is that not everybody has the same perception of what fair means.
Yeah, it's absolutely true. When you're helping a husband and a wife go through the process of dissolving a marriage, they each are going to have completely different ideas of what's financially fair for how to shake out the asset division and the income and expenses and things going forward. And probably part of the collaborative process or any negotiated settlement that you do that you don't get in a litigated model in court is that you can actually get to the bottom of each person's definition of fair and help them understand where those ideas match and where they don't match, which will help them get to a point where they negotiate a settlement.
Really, it's about making a good business decision.
Absolutely, yeah. It's the largest financial transaction of most people's lives, and it's set during emotional chaos, and without kind of objective guidance from people, you run the risk of making some kind of economically irrational decisions.
Well, gentlemen, it looks like we made it through about 14 of the 20. I got check marks all over my sheet of paper here, leaving 6 out there. Again, that's Justin Reckers, Pacific Divorce Management. Go to his website, pacdivorce.com, for the entire list.